Hi everyone, welcome back to Tamara Knows History, where we explore the macabre, the weird, and the mysterious. And today's subject will be probably one of my favorite topics where I combine macabre history and medicine, which I love, and hopefully will continue to study. So we're talking about leprosy colonies, entire communities that were forced into isolation, living as outcasts for centuries. Maybe this will be the last video for a couple of days because I'm doing my veneers, so this is the last time I'll be having these teeth, so happy about it, but we're gonna see if I'm gonna post this week more. So we can get into it a little bit more about, first of all, what leprosy actually is. So leprosy, which is also known as Hansen's disease, is an ancient illness that causes nerve damage, disfigurement, and skin lesions. But the disease itself wasn't the only horror. For most history, leprosy carried a stigma so powerful that those afflicted by it were treated as cursed or unclean, dangerous, even though the disease spreads far less easily than people believed. The geographical spread of it. Leprosy colonies existed across Europe, Asia, Africa, and the Americas. In medieval Europe, thousands of leprosaria, special hospitals or colonies, were established outside city walls. In India, China, and Japan, similar institutions confined patients, and even in the 19th, 20th century, places like that existed in Hawaii and Carville in Louisiana, and became infamous colonies where patients lived cut off from the outside, so you can imagine the level of isolation. Once diagnosed, a person was often banished. In medieval Europe, some communities held like a ritual that resembled a funeral, which was so weird. So the leper was declared dead to the world. He was forced to wear kind of like special clothing, carry a belt to warn the others, and live apart. Families were torn apart, marriages dissolved, and children separated from their parents. Entire villages of lepers formed, surviving together in poverty and stigma. And how did the daily life look in the colonies? So inside these colonies, life was really harsh, as you can imagine. Food and supplies were limited, medical care was primitive at best, and residents were often forbidden to leave. Yet communities developed their own rhythms, they shared meals, religious practices, even small economies. Some colonies built chapels, schools, and workshops, creating like a shadow society of the excluded. But the constant reminder was isolation. They were marked, they were feared, and they were forgotten, which is awful. Most leprosy colonies were supported by charity, the church, or local governments. Patients themselves had little means of survival. So in some places, they were allowed to beg at city gates, ringing their bells to announce their presence. Others relied on donations or the labor they could perform inside the colony. So the cost of survival was humiliation and separation. By the 20th century, medical advances revealed that leprosy was treatable and not nearly as contagious as once feared. Colonies began to close, though some persisted into the late 1900s. The legacy Howards